Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I'm on to do our Crafty Patch Junk Journal Challenge for October. Now, Sel has stepped down from admin and I'm going to be taking over the Junk Journal Challenge for a little while. So I was kind of like thinking, oh my god, what am I going to do? I pulled out my box of like scrappy papers and I noticed that I had quite a few this size here. I've got another one there, just like they're offcuts from other papers, and I also have shopping bag paper offcuts as well. So I thought let's just do some little simple project that we can put in our journals. And what I came up with, I'm really not sure what to call it, but I'm going to call it a notebook pocket tuck. Okay, so it's just very simple. We have a little scrappy notebook here and it just tucks into a little slot there on a pocket. Okay, so these are very simple to make. I just put a few extra cards in that I had laying around. I have stitched around the sides, but you don't have to do that. You could just glue these sides down here, and it is so easy to make that little slit in the pocket part, and it is very easy just to make a little scrappy notebook to go in there. So what I was thinking how you could use these, you've got like a pocket there, you've got a little notebook, and then you could just glue down, put glue on 3 of the sides in your journal, and you could also have that a pocket there for a tag. So these are the ones that I made. I made this one and this one just out of some leftover scrapbooking paper. And this is just tea-dyed paper for the notebook. This one here, I have just stapled the sides just over there. This one here was made just from a shopping bag, okay, and I have just glued the sides down and I haven't stitched around this one. I've put a little dangle, a little charm dangle on a couple of them, so you can really decorate it however you want, but they're so easy to make, guys. So I will just give you my measurements. You will need a piece for the base. I'm going to use this. Okay, I don't mind using that. I will cut it where I can get a straight edge though. So I will just trim that bit off there. And the base part is 6.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So I'll come out 6.5. Now, you don't have to follow my size. You can do your own size that goes with the journal that you have, okay? But this one here, I've got it 6.5 and then 3.5. So I'll cut that just at 3.5. And you could rip it too. Like, just add your own little personal touch to it, guys. And while I'm here, I might just cut these ones as well. Okay, so 6.5, because you could have like a mass make with them if you wanted to. You could just make a whole heap up and just decorate them, put them aside, just so that you've got them that you can stick in your journals when you need one. Okay, So I'm just going to just cut these down at 6.5 by 3.5. Okay, so that's easy, isn't it? All right, and then all you're going to do, work out what you want your back or your front to be. Now, I'll just pull a little bit of that off. So, what I'm thinking, I'm going to have that as my back because it's going to get covered up anyway. And all you have to do is just fold about 1.5 inches up from the bottom. Okay, and you can just, my glue going to work today? I think it needs refilling. Okay, I'll try it anyway. Then you can just glue either side. Yeah, I think it does. Needs refilling. I'll get round to it eventually. Okay, so that's that there. I'll do this one here. So let's see. I might have that at the back. So just fold about 1.5 inches up from the bottom. Okay, put a bit of glue there. I think I am actually going to stitch around mine, so I really just want some glue there just to hold it in place. Okay, because I do like that, the look of the stitching on it. There, and this one here, might do it that way, just about 1.5 inches up at the bottom, and just put a bit of glue on the sides. Okay, oops, and that one there hasn't stuck. Just hold those two for a second. Okay, and then you just get out your cutting mat, and you need a hole punch. Okay, so I'm just going to use my crocodile, and up the top, just for the slit, you can measure it. Just go about 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch down and in on either side. I'm just eyeballing this, guys. Okay, and just put 2 holes, which is rather easy. Okay, 1, 2, and we'll do this one too. 1, 2. Okay, and once you've punched your 2 holes, you just need to get your ruler and your blade, and you just cut 2 lines, one at the top of your holes, just in between both. You just want to join your line to the 2 holes, and one at the bottom of your holes. Okay, and look, that's how easy it is to get your little slot up there. Okay, so I'll quickly do these 2. You know, I'm not going to worry about it that much. Alright, oops, now I'm cutting crooked. Okay, so we've cut our little slots out, and if you like your corners rounded, you can round the top part of this up here. One, 2. This one here might, oh yeah, I thought it might have been a bit too thin. There we go. I rounded those ones too. Okay. So what I would do next is stitch up around them. So I will do that and come back, guys, and then we'll just make our little notebook. Okay, I just went and gave my little pockets a stitch right around the edge. Okay, on all three. So what you want to do now is make a little notebook and just get out some more off-cut or scrappy bits of paper. So the back of your notebook has to fit in between your little slot that you've made here. So all I'm going to do is just put my cardboard there, and I don't know what I've done with my pencil, there it is, and just mark along so that I've got a good width for, so that I've got the width for my little notebook. So let's just cut this. I won't give you the measurements for this because our widths might be a bit different. Like you might have a thinner slot, or you might have a thicker or wider hole there up at the top. Okay, so just cut that. Now, when you need to mark how long the back is for, oh sorry guys, I'm not in shot. You need to mark how long the back, you'll need the back. So I just put my piece of cardboard there, and I just have it to go to the top of the pocket. I think one of mine actually, the first one I'd done, this one here, I made it a little bit longer where I actually tucked the bottom of it into the pocket, but it's up to you. I think I prefer what have I done here? Oh no, that's right. I haven't got a, what have I done with that? Okay guys, I'm missing a little notepad somewhere. Oh, there it is. It must have fallen out. Oh dear, it's one of them mornings. Okay, I'll put that, oh I must have got it out. Okay, alright, so what was I saying? Okay, well it's up to you how long you want it, but I do prefer it, the little notebook, not to go any longer than the pocket. Okay, so all I'm going to do is get the width for my notebook, line it up there, and just give it a fold there. And then all I'm going to do is just on the front of it, because that's my back inside and this is my front, so all I'm going to do is just cut that off there. So I've got about three quarters of an inch, and then just grab some scrappy papers. No, I'll do this one first, sorry guys. Okay, so this one's for here, so I'm just going to lay that there and just fold that. Okay, and cut the front of it again. Okay, so we've got a front and a back. Oh, I didn't do one for the other one, did I? Also thinking. Okay, I shall quickly just make up another one. Another scrap. Okay, that should be long enough. So I'll just measure where I want that to go, cut there, and And I think this might be the right length anyway. Yep. So I'm just going to fold that one just over like that. Okay. Alright, I've done the 3 now. Now just get some papers for the inside of your little notebook. So I have got some here. These are pages that I either had left over or pulled out of an old book. Okay, and you just need to, I'm trying to get organised here guys for you. Okay, right, now see that I've got that page folded over there, so I don't really need that much, I don't think. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to measure the width so that I can just cut or rip, might even just rip some strips for the notebook. So we've got that one, and I'll do another one this wide. That'll do. Okay, and then to get the length, you just need to measure with the back part, so you don't have to have it quite as long as that. So with these papers here, that's the length that I want. And all I'm going to do is just rip that off. Now I don't want to waste this part here, so I'm just going to fold that over there too. And just pop it in there, because you know, having a little notebook, sometimes you want a longer piece and sometimes you want a smaller piece. So then to get another set of pages, I'm just going to wrap that over there like that. And grab that, my ruler, rip that off, and then just fold that last piece there and just put them all in together like that. Okay, right, so once you've got them all in together like that, then you just put them up underneath the fold of your notebook. You could round the corners here, you know, it doesn't really matter. And while it's like that, I'm just going to punch a hole right through the whole lot of it on either side. Now if you don't have a crocodile, you could always just hand stitch up the top here where the fold is, or you could staple it. But I really like this technique of just getting a bit of string and putting the string through the holes. So you just thread it to the back and then the back to the front. Leave a little tail on this side and just thread it through again. Okay, the same way, and then you can just tie a knot in the front here. Alright, and tie a knot just there, and there you've got a simple little scrappy looking notebook. Which one was this going in? I don't know now, do I? Is it going in here? Okay, well it does, it fits in that one. So that'll do for there. Okay, and now I will quickly just do the same with these other two. There. And there. So let's just rip some paper. There. And about there. Now I just get the length by measuring that up. I might do this one a bit smaller. Okay. I'll just fold that one over, give that one a rip. And fold those two. And you can put in as many pages as you like in the notebook. Okay, so I've got them up the top nice and firmly. Put that through there. Punch two little holes. Okay. A bit of string. I'm running out of this twine now, this string. I've really liked it because it's not a real thick string. It just seems to have the right density for little projects like this. Okay, and we'll hold that there, and we'll just thread that through once more. This one here, I put that hole up a little bit too high, but you know, that's okay. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, so that's for that one. Just sits in there nicely. And the last one here, this paper's a bit thicker, but I'll still use it just for the notepad part. Okay. I'm just marking the width that I want each of those ripped at. Okay, and we can just put it in here and fold it to see the length that we want it. I think about there. Yep. And I'll rip that off there. Let's fold this one. I folded this piece just long enough at the back so that I could get the holes through it. Okay, we'll fold that over and give that a rip. We'll fold that one like that. Okay, I think that's enough for this one, only because that paper is pretty thick. Alright, so then we just push that up there. Right, and go through both these holes. Okay. Grab a little bit more twine string and thread that through. Come on, don't give me a hard time, you've been good, string. And we'll just pull that off there. Okay. And there is that, the little notebook for that one. So you can just see how easy and how fast that was to make those little things. And then just decorate it any way you want to decorate them. These ones here, I haven't decorated there. That's got a little bit of lace on the notepad. This is just like a label, and then I've stamped on top. This one here, I've just put a couple of little sayings in there, put a little label there and done some stamping. This one, a label, stamping. I've done some stamping up here and put a little dangle on it. And then this one here, just a couple of more little saying pieces of ephemera, a thankful and a label, and then this one's got a little teddy bear holding a flower dangle charm. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's how easy it is, and that's what your challenge is for this month. I might actually, I will just put something on here though. So I've just got this little container, little bag, and it's just got some pieces of ephemera in it. I don't think I want that. Maybe that'll do. Okay. Alright, and I'm just going to stick those on there. Don't know if that's a 6 or a 9. Looks like a 9 to me. Okay. And we'll just put that right there. Okay. And then you've got space here where you can put a tag. You can hand make a tag, or you can just use little pieces of ephemera just to put in your pocket. Okay, and this is what I will put it in the journal. So this is the journal that I made at the beginning of the year. Well, I made a journal, but I made it into, I made the cover as a lap book, because that seems to be my thing, lap books. Okay, so but this is the journal, and I've just got all the other pieces of decorative pages that we've done for the junk journal challenge. So what I might do, so this one here, oh hang on, I might do this because I want a bit of colour on it, don't I? So just here I'm just going to put glue around the 3 sides and turn it into a pocket as well. Right, so I've put the glue on the 3 sides, and I'm just going to place that in my journal like that, and I'll just hold that down for a bit until that glue attaches itself. Okay. Oh, and then I pull it back up again, don't I? Okay, because it was crooked down the bottom. I haven't put a lot of glue where I've got the eyelet. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's my, I think I might call it a pocket notebook tuck. Okay, so we've tucked the notepad into there, into our pocket, and then you could now have a card or some kind of ephemera sticking out at the top of it because you've made that into a pocket in your journal. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the junk journal challenge. I didn't want to do anything too hard. I wanted to kind of make it simple. But don't forget, you can go and decorate the front of your pockets however you want. Flowers, labels, a little bit of lace. You know, just personalise it for yourself. Alright, so that's our challenge for our crafty patch for the month of October, and I have really enjoyed seeing all the creativity coming through in our group. It's just been marvellous. I just love it, guys. Okay, so that's it. Go and make a pocket notebook tuck and enjoy yourself. Have fun. Alright, you all have a great day and I'll catch you later. Bye bye, guys.